we train men and women of honor who are willing to commit their lives in the defense of this country. That's what it's all about. If you lose your integrity, if you violate your honor, you simply have nothing left. Leadership is simply absent, in my judgment, without character.
"100 years ago, the Wright brothers had the inspiration to make a brilliant idea take flight. And although the Air Force Academy wasn't there on that remarkable day, we like to feel we were there in spirit." The clock moves relentlessly forward, and the Air Force Academy has established a cherished heritage that has been shared and passed on throughout the years. Our pastimes and passions keep our institutional memory alive and reignite our history each time our alumni remember and appreciate an Academy experience that helped make them what they are today. A prestigious institution that attracts the brightest young men and women in the country. A brilliant and engaged faculty that loves to teach. State-of-the-art athletic facilities, and competition that trains both mind and body. A constant learning environment that promotes the interchange of ideas. Advanced research programs and technologies to keep pace with a modern Air Force and the information age. The finest leadership laboratory and character development programs in the country. And an enduring alumni whose leadership and generosity keep our institutional traditions alive. These are our strengths. These are the traditions that we cherish as they continue.
From the first day of basic, when we arrived, there's just a special bond between all of us because here we all are in this environment we've never been in before, getting yelled at. And all you know is that regardless of how bad it is for you, there's a person right next to you, and it's just as bad for them. And as long as they're still there, you can make it. And as long as you're still there, they can make it.
The sense of accomplishment that you get coming out of basic training, finishing 4-year year with recognition. I just can't imagine living life without another one of those experiences. I mean, it's just amazing to look back on what you've done and think, wow, I did that. The world expects great things out of us, and we'd be letting them down to graduate, stop, and say, wow, I got through the academy, that's all I have to do. The academy just sets the pace for what you're going to do for the rest of your life.
What we achieve tomorrow depends on the foundation laid yesterday and the bricks put in place today. Knowledge and achievement rarely appear out of the clear blue sky. They are born out of encouragement, nurtured by inspiration, mentored by leadership and experience. We're not educating specialists, but rather preparing and educating leaders that have a wider sense of the world, themselves, and the possibilities of life.
What the service academies give is the development of that potential. They give opportunities for experiences that will make fine young leaders. So you get diamonds in the rough, and then you try to make them diamonds.
I am a strong believer that while a few leaders may be born, the majority of leaders are developed. And let me tell you something. It is the obligation of today's generation of leaders to train tomorrow's leaders. And that's really what this place is about.
Graduates of the Academy, as leaders of character, are making significant contributions to our nation, in government, in business, and in communities throughout the nation and the world. Graduates look to the Academy for inspiration and direction. Their contributions to society and the nation are distinctive and significant. Their accomplishments are testimony to the values the Academy instills in its graduates. The Air Force Academy is not just a university. It is a national treasure. It exists to prepare and nurture young men and women to be leaders of character for our great nation. It exists because of the love and support of people who share its common values of honor, duty, integrity, service, and excellence.
Well, there's nothing like it in the world. You always have something to say, look, I did this, and no one else in the world, besides the graduates, have ever done anything like it. I think for me that's something that, not a reason to stay, but it's just a reason to keep pressing on, that you're going to accomplish something that no one else really gets the opportunity to do.
I think the Academy is a very special place. I think that it gives you opportunities to be a leader that you can't find anywhere else. It presents a lot of obstacles that you have to overcome. You learn more about yourself.
The 4 years that I spent here were totally unique. I view those years as the years when I probably learned more about the most important fundamental values that paid off for the rest of my life.
4 years of continual defining events, of opportunities for leadership, of a great education, of pushing myself physically beyond where I thought I could go as a young woman.
I've had so many experiences here and met so many people and gone on so many various adventures, and that this place will always be special to me. I'll look back on it and remember these days and just smile.
The image of the Academy and the traditions of the Cadet Wing are alive in our graduates. They have a special feeling about their own Academy experiences. But no matter how these experiences may differ, the Academy remains an institution that made a unique difference in the direction of their lives, the establishment of lifelong friendships, and the molding of their character and values. Graduates of the Academy are proud to have taken Orville and Wilbur Wright's invention to heights they themselves might never have imagined. The new generation of cadets stands before us now. The future is written in the faces of those who march the terrazzo today and prepare to become leaders of character tomorrow.
Without character, you have nothing. There's no other place in the country where character development and the commitment to integrity is stronger than at our service academies. That's the core of what it means to be an officer and a leader. And that's one of the great gifts of the service academies to the nation.